So then guys, I cannot believe it. We're about 2 months away now from the release of the AirPods Pro 3rd generation or AirPods Pro 3. And I for one am super excited to get my hands on these. And today I want to tell you about 5 big upgrades that are coming for the iPods Pro 3. But first of all, let me just tell you where we are currently with the iPods Pro 2. These actually came out back in 2022, and along the way they've had some firmware enhancements with them as well. We actually got the H2 chip first introduced into these AirPods, and active noise cancellation is definitely one of the best in its class out there. But what we also got with the AirPods Pro 2 were things like a change to a USB-C port a year later. Then we also got abilities like a hearing aid test and also hearing aid abilities too. And then also we've had abilities like this year where we're going to be able to use things like translation and things like this with our AirPods Pro. So this is really great news to hear. But as much as all these new features that have come out for the AirPods Pro 2, well, guess what? The actual sales of them have been flatlining now for quite a while, as you can see from this article right here. And it does show that Apple need to introduce some new AirPods to get their sales back up and people to get some new pairs. Because obviously, if you've got the AirPods Pro 1 right now, a lot of people are saying there was not much point getting the AirPods Pro 2. And to be honest, I would agree there wasn't much point. But with the AirPods Pro 3, it looks like they're going to try to capture many of those people who had the first generation of the AirPods Pro 1 and then also get those first kind of people introduced to the AirPods Pro 2, which still had the lightning port, for example. But let's, with that, go over the top 5 upgrades we've heard for the AirPods Pro 3. Now, first of all, the big change is going to be all to do with design. How the AirPods Pro will look, they're going to change quite a bit compared to the last 2 generations. The AirPods Pro 1 and the AirPods Pro 2 look very similar, and you have to have a keen eye to actually notice the difference. There is only just slight, subtle sort of differences, mainly with that little bit of black on them. This is the actual kind of same main sort of change on it. Really, they are quite identical in their look. And obviously, we've had this design ever since 2019. So they're definitely due an upgrade in its design language. So it's going to be interesting to see what Apple do here. But, the main thing is that we are going to get an updated design for them. And then after this, for the second big upgrade we're going to get with the AirPods Pro 3, and that's all to do with the chip put inside of it. We're going to get the H3 chip put inside of this. And this means things like active noise cancellation is going to be even better than we had before. At the end of the day, the likes of the H2 chip can actually check at 48,000 times a second of, outside noises and sort of cancel it out, put the other kind of right tones in place to cancel out outdoor noise. Looks like this will be enhanced even more this time. Plus also the fact that the likes of, say, the H2 chip is inside the likes of the AirPods 4. And because of this, it means that the AirPods 4 are very similar to like the AirPods Pro 2 right now. Mine is probably sort of the rubber sort of caps and also that hearing aid features that are in them. That is really the kind of main kind of differences there. So it's good news we're going to hear that. But then for the third big upgrade we've also heard about is that we're going to get enhancements like Bluetooth 5.4 on this. So this means that latency and lag, is going to be even better, and potential even range might be even slightly better too, that you can walk away from your Apple product and still hear your music or whatever or whoever you're talking to at a better range. So this is really exciting to hear too. And then for the fourth big upgrade we've heard about, and that is we're going to get health features also built into the AirPods Pro 3rd generation. Just like the Powerbeats 2 Pro right now, they have the ability to monitor inside your ear, your heart rate, how that's going. It's more than likely this is going to be coming along to the AirPods Pro 3rd generation. And also we've heard that there's possibly going to be the ability to actually take your temperature inside of your ear too with the AirPods. So this is going to be really, really cool to see. And then finally, for the fifth big upgrade, and that's all to do with ultra wideband, so UWB. Right now, we have the U1 chip inside the AirPods Pro 2, so if you do lose them, you can find them via that. But it looks like that the U2 chip, the second generation, what came out a couple of years ago, is also going to be introduced into the likes of the AirPods Pro 3rd generation this time round to give you more even accuracy. If you do find them or lose them down the couch or whatever, you'll be able to find them a little bit more easier this time round. But something else I just want to quickly tell you about is the giveaway we're doing on this channel for this right here. We're giving away an iPad Pro 13-inch to one lucky subscriber on this channel. And this is no ordinary iPad Pro. Like I said, it's the 13-inch one, but it is also the OLED M4 one. So this is a great iPad, but not only this, it's also been upgraded. It's got the 1 terabyte of storage inside of it, not the baseline 256. So this means you're going to get that full fat M4 inside of it, the 10-core CPU, the 10-core GPU, and you're also going to get 16 gigabytes of RAM inside of it. What's absolutely amazing news to hear. And like I said, I'm going to be giving this away to one lucky subscriber on this channel, and it's going to be at the end of September time this year. And the great news is you can enter in right now. All you have to do at this stage is to simply put into the comments below of what technology gear you're hoping to get in 2025. Maybe it's going to be some new AirPods, maybe it's going to be a new iPad, maybe it's got nothing to do with Apple whatsoever. It could be, say, an RTX graphics card from Nvidia, I don't know. Just put it down in the comments below, whatever it's going to be. Now, the other thing I was going to quickly say to you is the second part of the giveaway is going to be happening at the end of September time. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell, because I'll be making a video around that time giving you even more details about the giveaway, including a form to fill in, and most importantly, when I'm going to do the live stream to give away this iPad Pro. So, like I said, make sure you subscribe right now. Plus, you also want to be a subscriber, because obviously I'm giving this away to a subscriber. The last thing I just want to quickly say to you guys is that sadly there are still lots of scammers and spammers out there. People still impersonating me, telling me to WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram direct message. Please do ignore these people, or better see right here, please do report them. So then, finally then, what about the release date and price for the AirPods Pro 3rd generation? Well, the release date is a little bit up in the air. There's about a 70% chance it's going to be on one date, and there's about a 30% chance it's going to be on another date this year. Let's go over the 70% chance first of all, and that is more than likely, I'm going to say, it's going to be announced at the new iPhone event. So this is the iPhone 17 event with the Apple Watches, like the Apple Watch Series 11 and also the Ultra 3, but we'll also see the new AirPods Pro 3rd generations, or the AirPods Pro 3, coming out at that event. And at the moment, it looks like that event's going to be happening on week commencing September 8th, and more than likely the actual event's going to happen either on Tuesday the 9th or Wednesday the 10th of September. Then you'll probably be able to pre-order them later that week on the 12th of September, and then about a week later on the 19th is when you'll be able to get your hands on these for the very first time. But having said that, the other possibility is that they could actually come out around about a month later or so. And this is an event that Apple probably do around about the end of October, beginning of November time. And this is where we're going to get introduction of like the M5 chip for the first time, most likely an iPad Pro. And Apple could be saving it to come out there, because obviously there's a lot of bits and other pieces coming out at that iPhone event the month before. So that is still a possibility there. But still, that kind of sort of 10 days to 2 weeks sort of time afterwards is when you'll probably be able to get your hands on these AirPods Pro 3rd generation. But the main point is they'll be out before, say, mid-November time at the very latest. So that is great news to hear. But then after that, for price, well, we can look towards the AirPods Pro 2nd generation at the moment, and they start out $280 if you buy direct from Apple themselves. Don't get me wrong, go on Amazon, go to Best Buy or other shops, you can normally get them quite a bit cheaper. And in fact, I've seen actually $100 off these for $180 sometimes, which is quite crazy at some retailers out there, obviously with Black Friday and things like that coming along. And funnily enough, if I mention Black Friday, more than likely very soon after their release that the price will come down for the AirPods Pro 3. But on the start date, look towards the AirPods Pro sort of starting price right now, the 2nd gen, and that is $280. If you want to get them direct from Apple on day one, that is what the price will be. But personally, I would say wait about a month or so, and they will already be dropping a bit. Maybe they'll go down to $260 or even potentially $250. But if you're desperate to get them on day one, obviously do expect to pay about $280 for them. But having said that, one other thing I want to throw into the mix there is obviously tariffs are coming into play potentially very soon. So this could change everything all together. So if that does happen, I will let you guys know the moment that does change prices for AirPods and other Apple devices too. But really guys, that is the latest and greatest we have on the AirPods Pro 3rd generation. Are you excited for them? Are you going to get yourself some AirPods Pro free? Well, let me know in the comments below. And with that as well guys, time to wrap up the video too. So if you have enjoyed watching it, please do press the like button. As always, if you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews and comparisons, make sure you subscribe to the channel and also hit that notification bell too. Until next time guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.